How far is it to Bethlehem? Not very far. Shall we find a stable room lit by the star? Can we see the little child? Is he within? If we lift the wooden latch, may we go in? Maybe we stroke the creatures there, oxen or sheep. Maybe we peek like them and see Jesus asleep. If we touch his tiny hand, will he awake? Will he know we've come so far just for his sake? Oh, what can I give to him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I'd bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I'd do my part. Yet what can I give to him? Give him my heart.
How far is it to Bethlehem? These are the opening words of the hymn we just heard. The answer is not very far. Few things bring us as close to that Christmas day long ago as viewing a nativity scene. This is why we love to have them in our churches and in our homes. The hymn says, "May we stroke the creatures there, oxen or sheep. May we peek like them and see Jesus asleep." This is the great beauty and wonder of Christmas that the nativity scene conveys to all of us. The ability to almost be right there as the glorious birth unfolds. Join us now as we take a journey that will enable us to experience nativity scenes from around the globe. These photos were taken by me last year as I traveled to Italy and then came home to better appreciate the beauty of many nativities in our local community. Some of the photos are taken from nativities in my own personal nativity collection. I trust that you will enjoy this journey.
Oh, come, little children, oh, come, one and all, to Bethlehem stable, in Bethlehem stall, and see with rejoicing this glorious sight. Our Father in heaven has sent us this night. Oh, sing in the manger in hallowed light. A star throws its beam on this holiest sight. In clean swaddling clothes lies the heavenly child, more lovely than angels, this baby so mild.
Since the 4th century, Christians from all over the world have celebrated and immortalized the birth of Jesus in many different artistic expressions, from sculptures and carvings to paintings. The earliest findings concerning the birth of Jesus come from inscriptions on sarcophagi found in Rome and southern Gaul in Rome's ancient catacombs. These depictions appear where early persecuted Christians buried their dead. While simple, these inscriptions and carvings were used to relay the story of Jesus' birth amongst the people who were largely illiterate. In this way, the story of the angel coming down to Mary and the birth in a manger could be kept and safeguarded for future generations to cherish and understand.
One small child in the land of 1,000, one small dream of a Savior told the light, one small hand reaching out to the starlight, one small city of life. One king bringing his gold and riches, one king ruling an army of light, one king kneeling within incense and candlelight, one king bringing us life. See him lying a cradle beneath him, see him smiling in his stall, see his mother praising his father, see his tiny eyelids fall. One small light from the flame of a candle, one small light from a city of light, one small light from the stars in the endless night, one small light from her face. See the shadow that's kneeling before him, see the king's unbended knee, see his mother praising his father, see the blessed infant sleep. One small child in the land of 1,000, one small dream for the people of light, one small hand reaching out to the starlight, one small Savior of life.
The first ever nativity scene, not just a painting or carving, was created by St. Francis of Assisi in 1223. He created his depiction, which was a live nativity using real people and animals to help children understand the true meaning of Christmas. Gospels. He had recently been inspired by a visit to the Holy Land where he had been shown Jesus' traditional birthplace. St. Francis believed that the true meaning of the holiday had been lost amongst a sea of presents and gift-giving. He wanted to remind the world that the season was about more than just giving or receiving gifts, but that it was about celebrating the birth of a special baby. His depiction of the baby Jesus, Mary and Joseph, was set up in a cave in Greccio, Italy, and was used to show the world that the spirit of Christmas was not material. The word nativity is a derivative of the word natal, meaning a time of birth or simply birth. A nativity scene can also be called a manger scene, crib, or creche. In Italian, the nativity scene is known as the Priest. The basic nativity should consist of at least 5 pieces. The stable is the setting, and the manger where the baby Jesus will rest is placed in front. The most significant piece in the nativity set is baby Jesus, and the focal point of the scene is his manger. Mary and Joseph are also prominent, but not as prominent. Placed beside the manger is Mary, looking fondly at her son. Joseph can be placed opposite Mary on the other side of the manger to look down on Jesus, or he can also look away from the manger.
The hands that first held Mary's child a card from breaking wood. From buds they sawed and planed and filed, and splinters they withstood. This day they gripped no tool of steel, they drove no iron nail, but cradled from the head to the heel a rude newborn and frail. When Joseph marveled at the size of that small breathing frame, and gazed upon those bright new eyes, and spoke the infant's name, the angel's words he once had dreamed, poured down from heaven's height, and like the host of stars that beamed, blessed earth with welcome light. This child shall be Emmanuel, not God upon the throne, but God with us, Emmanuel, as close as blood and bone. The tiny form in Joseph's palms confirmed what he had heard, and from his heart rose hymns and psalms for heaven's human word.
A nativity scene takes its inspiration from the accounts of the birth of Jesus in the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. Luke's narrative describes an angel announcing the birth of Jesus to shepherds who then visit the humble site where Jesus is found, lying in a manger, a trough for cattle feed. Matthew's narrative tells of wise men who follow a star to the house where Jesus dwelt, and indicated that the Magi found Jesus sometime later, less than 2 years after his birth. The Magi and the angels are often displayed in a nativity scene with the Holy Family and the shepherds, although there is no scriptural basis for their presence.
Infant lowly, born as led a cattle stall, oxen lowing, little knowing, Christ the babe is Lord of all. Swift are winging, angels sing, singing, no bells ringing, tidings bringing. Christ the babe is Lord of all. Christ the babe is Lord of all. Flocks were sleeping, shepherds keeping, vigil till the morning dew. Saw the glory, heard the story, tidings of our gospel true. Thus rejoicing, free from sorrow, praises voicing, great the cockerel. Christ the babe is Lord of all. Christ the babe is Lord of all.
When he was finished constructing the replica of the birth of Jesus Christ, St. Francis gathered local members of the community to come and look upon the conditions where Jesus was born. St. Francis was said to have been so emotionally affected by the replica of the nativity scene that he could not say Jesus, but instead referred to him as the babe of Bethlehem. Within 100 years of St. Francis creating the first ever nativity scene, every church in Italy was expected to have a nativity scene at Christmas time. Eventually, statues replaced human and animal participants, and static scenes grew to elaborate affairs with richly robed figurines placed in the intricate landscape settings.
Oh, sleep well, beautiful baby, in the arms of love and grace.
You'll sleep under a holy Jesus. Help ease the sorrows we face.
Don't be afraid of Herod. He will not bring harm to you.
For in the arms of your mother find safety, comfort, renewal.
Distinctive nativity scenes and traditions have been created around the world and are displayed during the Christmas seasons in churches, homes, shopping malls, and other venues, and occasionally on public land and in public buildings. The Vatican has displayed a scene in St. Peter's Square near its Christmas tree in 1982, and the Pope has for many years blessed the mangers of children assembled in St. Peter's Square with special ceremony. In the United States, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City annually displays a Neapolitan Baroque nativity scene before a 20-foot blue spruce.
Where shepherds lately knelt and kept the angel's word, like up in half belief, a pilgrim strangely stirred. But there is room and welcome there for me, for me. But there is room and welcome there for me. In that unlikely place, I find him as they said, sweet newborn babe, how frail, and in her manger bed, a still small voice to cry one day for me, for me. A still small voice to cry one day for me. How should I not have known Isaiah would be there, his prophecies fulfilled, with pounding heart I stare. A child, a son, the Prince of Peace for me, for me. A child, a son, the Prince of Peace for me.
Over the years, nativity spread to practically all Christian countries, each region adding its own influence and unique style. Traditions unique to their cultures, developed in some countries, most notably in Central America and Mediterranean countries. The home nativity is celebrated in Germany more than anywhere else in the world. Catholic and Protestant families alike display them in their home. It is still tradition in Germany to display all parts of the nativity scene with the exception of baby Jesus, who only displayed after Christmas Eve, as before that time he has not yet been born.